All right. Anybody want to take a guess what I'm going to do with these? I bought these today at an estate sale. They're probably not leather, but they're at least leather. And they are old. I'm talking about old. This one I already cleaned. This one I'm going to clean. This is what they look like. So they were in really good shape. So anybody want to guess what I'm going to do with them? Fire away. All right, even though this is actually not the car that I'm going to build, it is the car that I can get to the easiest. The other one's in the barn on the rotisserie that I'm going to fix. It's, hopefully you've been watching, and if you hadn't, go back and check them out. But check it out. My estate sale find of the day. They were like, what are you going to do with them? Look at that. Then we'll go right back there in the back. I'm just going to put the one because I have to crawl back up in there. Look at that. That is going to be so cool. Throw it back in the back and on the back seat. When that car in that barn in there is charcoal like my original car and red insides in it. And believe it or not, oh, let me reach back in there. I'm pretty sure that that is almost the same red. I'm going to get in here and get my wife to show me how I can clean these things up. And man, how cool is that? It's the little things. Pretty happy with this. The car that I'm building, it'll be all red on the inside for the exception of the headliner. And the headliner on it is white. So I think it'll go well. After a little cleaning instructions from my wife and where the cleaning stuff is, because, you know, I don't do nothing like that. That's her job. Right. Okay, this is all I done to it. I just had whatever my wife had here at the house. I got some Charlie soap. And I've been squirting it on there. And I've actually been rubbing it in with my hand. I did a little test piece on the other one earlier there that I didn't record just to make sure that I wasn't going to have the red bleeding off into the white. But it didn't. And I'm really just wanting to see what kind of cleanup I can get on these things now to make sure they're going to be okay. And then I'll do a final cleanup on them whenever I get the car done. I thought they was pretty cool. They'll look neat in the back seat or in the back package tray back there where the speakers and stuff are. And they'll clean up really, really nice. So this is what I done. I couldn't believe it. I seen one little tiny little hole in one of them. And but I seen these in an estate sale today in a big pile of stuff. And actually this is the only thing I found in there. There's a lot of stuff there, but luckily they let us come in actually before some people we knew. And got to come in a little early and take a look at it. But and that was it. I mean, they're actually cleaning up really, really nice. This side I hadn't cleaned yet, so you'll see the difference right here. The other side, that was the second pass on it. And like I said, this ain't perfect yet. I just wanted to get the grime and stuff. I don't know if you can tell by the video, but you can see where it's the blacks coming off of it, where they've been setting forever. They said they didn't know actually where they had come from or how long that their parents had this or anything, but when I told them what I was going to do with it, they hooked me right up on it. So I actually seen a old Underdash. I can't remember if it was a Pioneer or a Panasonic Underdash 8-track tape player that I made an offer on for them to consider. They wanted to make sure that none of them have their car people too. So there's a lot of car stuff there. So I thought that'd be kind of neat to have a kind of a period type correct 8-track tape player in that thing. Even though I'm actually going to put the same radio in it if I can find one that was in the car, which was a Pioneer Super Tuner 2 and a set of Jensen triaxles, 6x9s to go back in the back. And believe it or not, I had a Marantz equalizer and a Marantz set of 5-inch round ones in the door. We had a car lot, so as soon as the car came in, I went out there looking at it and I robbed all the radio stuff out on it. Never bought a radio in my life. So We'll have two of this time though. But that's all I've done to clean it up. You know, you can see where they've been laying there, where this here's pushed in there, but not any marks on them or anything. I'm really pleased with how they come out. This one here's got a little black on it, but I say it'll come off there when I really do a hard cleaning. And this one's got a little red on it where it's laid on top of it. But man, them things are pretty neat, I think. They'll look good in that car. Still just can't believe all this cool stuff I'm finding for my car. Pretty good set of accessories for the interior of it so far. Yep, getting a pretty good pile of accessories here. I think my cushions look pretty close. They'll match up pretty good in this. This lighting in this bedroom is horrible. But it's a little bit, this a little bit brighter, this is a little bit darker, but really close. I think that's just gonna look so cool back there in the back window and the back seats of my car. And not reproduction. They're real deal old stuff. So we're getting there. So be glad to get to really get hard on the car, which I'm well on the way on that thing. But all these accessories, you've got to have this stuff done too, just like you got to have the car done.